Welcome back to the Sleeping Pantheon podcast where legends never sleep. It's your boy Uncle Phil.
The realest vibes.
Huncho's not in the building right now. He's in Canada.
That boy's out of town, man.
Out of town, you know what I'm saying? But
shout out my boy Huncho.
It's welcome back anyway. So we're actually going to get into this topic right now.
So, bro, I'm sure everybody's seen the 100 versus 100 men versus the gorilla, bro.
So I feel like that should get a little bit of screen time today.
Bro, how do you feel about that?
So I actually feel like humans will win. 100.
Nah.
As long as we're not fighting a silverback gorilla. There's many
You're
gorillas.
crazy. No. We have to use the biggest and baddest gorilla.
But who's making the rules?
Okay.
They just say gorilla.
Look, I see a lot of people that are like, they're like picking humans. John Jones.
I want humans.
I want certain humans. I want Samoas. I want all this.
Yeah.
Bro, we're getting to pick specific humans, we get to pick the biggest gorilla. The gorilla would win.
Silverback,
bro. It's like a 400-pound gorilla, easily.
All right,
500-pound gorilla.
Hear me out. I feel
that's like a 6'3" gorilla.
I feel like the humans would win. Hear me out.
No.
There's 100 humans.
No.
If we get 100 humans,
okay,
who are devoted to this task of killing the gorilla, no matter if a homie dies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've seen once the first 5 die, everybody gonna be looking like, who going?
Bro, it's like firing a gun into a crowd, bro. It doesn't matter how many people are around; they're scattered.
It's
only one gun. There's only one person with one.
Somebody's getting hit.
Exactly.
So, but hear me out. So, what I believe is that if we have 100 humans,
right?
Let's say the first 20 humans dead, right? Easily.
Okay.
I guarantee there's going to be a huge percent of humans dead. Regardless, there's no getting around that.
There's at least 20 dead quick before the gorilla gets tired.
Period. Right?
Easily.
So hear me out. I will be the guy after the first 20 are dead. At that one body that the bone's sticking out. And I am ripping off that bone. And I'm like, hey, yo, we got a weapon. Right?
Now we have weapons.
And then I'm handing it to the guy. And then everybody's coming to me for more bones. So I'm going to be the guy collecting bones, passing them out. So no matter what, I'm not fighting the gorilla, but I'm providing weaponry for the gorilla.
So you're elbow deep in human guts?
Elbow deep in bones, tendons, ligaments, and all.
Well, first off, right, that doesn't matter. Because human bones do not get through a gorilla's skin at all. A gorilla's hide, fur, thick skin, it would just snap. It doesn't matter how big you are as a human, bro. Your bone density doesn't get through Go ahead.
No, I've been talking.
Hear me out, right? Gorillas are meant to fight other gorillas. Other gorillas bite with like, what do they say? I think a gorilla's bite is like 1,300 psi, right? And they fight other gorillas. They're meant to fight other gorillas, bro. The first 10 people are just getting smushed.
Guaranteed.
We just lost 10, 15.
You're right.
That's 15%.
But hear me out.
He just won twice.
Out of every single post that I've seen about a gorilla,
right?
Everybody's like, I'm aiming for the eyes. So if everybody's aiming for the eyes and I'm handing out bones, that means somebody's aiming for the gorilla's eye with the bone.
Stabbing at a gorilla's eyes does not bring down the gorilla.
No, it doesn't.
The gorilla.
It pisses it off, but it blinds the gorilla. Right?
Right.
All I gotta do is whoever pokes the eye with the bone in the gorilla's, as long as the bone is long enough, somebody can follow up by kicking, punching, or pushing the rest of the bone in the gorilla's eye, puncturing the brain.
So not only are we giving the humans weapons now in the form of other humans.
No, it's not giving humans weapons, because hear me out. If I go fight a gorilla and a gorilla grabs my arm, crushes it and rips it, and I somehow survive, my bone is sticking out. You're not going to tell me I can't go nubbing the gorilla with my bone arm.
So not only would you bleed out.
You would.
So not only would
you get what I'm saying, though, right?
I don't. I do not. Bro.
If I can use my bone arm to try and slash at a gorilla, why can't somebody else use my arm when I die from bleeding out?
Hear me out. First off, not only would that just not work, because you're trying to get through a gorilla who has very thick eyelids. Its eyelids are not like your own, right? Let's start there. But bro, a gorilla can punch so hard, bro, that it would shatter tempered glass, right? It would hit you with like so hard, bro, that First off, right? If once the gorilla takes your arm off, you're not fighting anymore. Don't be like I'm gonna be out there. It's not anime, okay? It's not anime. okay.
But
Go ahead. Also, hear me out. Gorillas can lift about. It's one of those animals that can lift 10 times its weight. Right?
True.
The average silverback gorilla is like 400 or 500 pounds. It can pick up a car.
True.
All right? It doesn't matter how many humans run at it at once, bro. You're just making it easier for him to just start doing. Have you ever played Smash Bros? You ever seen the spinning move Donkey Kong does, bro? Where he's just
oh,
bro. And then on top of that, right? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen Attack on Titan, bro. When that boy started throwing them rocks, bro, he get about 100 humans in one. I don't know.
Okay.
That's far-fetched, but no, there's no scenario where the humans win.
I just feel. I mean, there's. Damn,
right?
A silverback gorilla.
It can pick up a car.
Mm.
Can pick up a car. That's a fact. Cool on now.
I just feel by the 60th human that gorilla's tired.
No.
By the 60th human, it's tired. Well,
no.
It has to be.
Mm-mm.
If everybody jumps on it at the same time.
Everybody jumps on it at the same time, or it can pick up a car.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a group of 5 young men that went camping in the woods and fought off a grizzly bear barehanded. They survived. All 5. They killed the grizzly bear. Granted, everybody went home with injuries, broken ribs, scratches.
I don't think. Do you think a grizzly bear takes out a silverback gorilla?
I don't think a grizzly bear takes out a silverback gorilla.
I don't either.
But I think a grizzly bear is high up on that ferocity level. I feel like a grizzly bear would do damn near as much damage as a gorilla.
No.
Have you watched Cocaine Bear? Hey, you can't say it wasn't fake. It's based off of true events.
That's hilarious. That was that bear.
We don't support cocaine. Anyways, back
that bear. That bear taking out any gorilla. But no, bro. There's just it doesn't matter because look, it's like a bunch of like it would be the equivalent of like a bunch of like kindergartners
fighting you.
Like
so I'm a gorilla.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Like, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
but a lot. It's like everything being multiplied by 0, right? You can multiply 100 times 0. It's still 0.
This guy here, man. I just feel
there's just nothing the humans have because, like I said, we're talking about no weapons. And even if you want to talk about the human bone. That would snap against a gorilla's hide anyways, especially a silverback. The punches aren't doing anything. Trying to gouge its eyes out, which would barely work. I ain't gonna lie to you because it's a moving gorilla. And I don't even think, even if the 100 humans jumped on it or tried to jump on it, would even slow its momentum down just because it has so much mass and it can move so much force.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No, there's just no way.
I don't know, man. What about y'all? What do y'all think? Y'all think the humans can beat the gorilla?
I don't know.
Or do you think the gorilla's beating the humans?
The internet's going wild, bro. The poll is, I think, that people really think that the 100 humans would beat a silverback gorilla. Think about it like this,
They said gorilla. They said nothing about silverback. I just want to say that, but if it was a silverback gorilla, there's no beating
because
bro,
when you
gorilla moves at 40 miles an hour.
When you go 40 miles an hour, fam,
it's ridiculous.
That's like you trying to stop 100 humans trying to stop a moving car. A moving car.
40 miles an hour.
We'll just get steamrolled, fam.
There's a lot of
Even
damage.
if you're lined up back to back to back to back, you would just get steamrolled.
Have
you know
mercy,
what I mean?
Lord. Have mercy.
And then on top of that, bro, and then if you want to be realistic now, because it's not anime, it's not a movie. You know what I mean? The first 5 people that just get squashed, everybody else's morale is low.
The whole crew, everybody's they're second guessing the idea of fighting this gorilla.
When Madara ran into that crowd, bro, and I know the first couple people that got it, bro, somebody was in the back shaking, bro.
Oh Lord!
I think they showed us people that were in the back shaking, like you know what I mean. And even if it's like 20, let's say it's like 10, 15 people in the back, that's just like, damn, you just lost 10, 15%.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
After the gorilla just
final 10 and 15,
morale is low. And on top of that, the gorilla just killed your first 10, 15%. This 10, 15% is morale. Bro, you only got 60% of them, 50% of them humans really even
fighting for it.
And the gorilla's killing 50 humans.
I damn.
Hey man, drop down in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel about this gorilla topic, man. I think the gorilla wins the day.
We actually have a list made up by.
Oh yeah.
Who was the person who?
Here you go, bro.
Who made it?
Here, you send it to me.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so 954 Fast Pitch TV. Shout out to you, my guy. 100-man roster for Gorilla 1v1. Let's go over who he has. He said he started off the list first and foremost with 15 Florida citizens. I just want to know why the world thinks Floridians, us.
The list has lost me already.
15 Floridians.
The list has so lost me already. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Someone put King Vaughn and Jeff Hardy. Rest in peace.
King Vaughn has passed away. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. Jeff Hardy has to be in his 50s
at this point.
I don't know.
We have John Jones on the list. He's kicking the shit out of that gorilla.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree. Kimbo Slice
passed away. All right, rest in peace, Kimbo Slice. We can't call
Kimbo Slice and prime Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson actually paid 10 grand. Tried to pay 10 grand to a zookeeper in his prime to fight a gorilla.
You can't say prime Mike Tyson. And I'm gonna be real, bro. Shout out Iron Mike all the way. Bro, the man.
Iron Mike. Well,
once again in his 50s.
When you say Iron Mike, well, when you say Mike in his prime, well, you think of All Might in his prime. You know what I'm saying? anyway, back to the list.
I mean, yeah, All Might.
We have Betsy. Sure. Who's Betsy? Well,
I don't know who that is.
We have 2018 LeBron James. That was a beast.
That was a beast.
And a different animal.
Bro,
at that time.
He was what Kobe was talking about. Bro.
Well, Kobe, rest in peace to another great one.
Shout out 24.
We got Usain Bolt. I don't know why we have Bolt on the list.
I'm Jamaican, bro. And we only have so many heroes. Shout out Vibes Cartel. Shout out Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
But once again, time has passed.
Season.
Come on, bro. We're calling on 50-year-old men at this point, but this gorilla is having a field day out there right now. Keep going.
Ray Lewis. Backroom, locker room speech on 10. I ain't gonna lie, morale coming out on 10.
Before we continue this list, is there anybody that's like currently other than John Jones that is even like young enough to fight the gorilla? And John Jones kind of old too, but I think he's in his 40s. Maybe, I don't know. They drop down in.
I ain't gonna lie, well, they got some. We got 15 Taylor Swift fans, Stephen A. Smith, Ron Ortiz, 2005. We got Brock Lesnar.
So don't get me wrong. The list is cold. The list is cold.
They got some gangsters on there.
Bringing us, but bro, if we're talking about, bro, Mr. Beast is talking about doing this like live, right?
Elon Musk actually said he would join the 100-man.
Elon Musk, bro,
would not.
Elon Musk,
he would not. We have 5 sumo wrestlers.
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe if Musk brought all his money, bro, they could just drop it on top of the gorilla.
They got Draymond Green.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker too.
Chris Angle, Nate Diaz, 10 Samoans.
Like I said, bro, 10
Chris
Samoans.
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Well, you know Chris Brown back in the day, backflip Chris Brown. You know, in the club Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I got a sneeze and hide it real quick, Chris Brown.
I think that before we even get to the end of this list, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's essentially the end of the list right there. You know what I'm saying? We got the world, and then we got what's that guy name? Aaron the Plumber. Aaron the Plumber. Okay, he wasn't on the list, but I feel like he should be on the list. Man, throw in Baby Gorilla. Dancing Baby Gorillas need to be on that list.
In a real way, bro. He'll go crazy. Look, bro, I don't even know. At this point, from hearing the list, I definitely think the gorilla takes it. But, man, drop down in the comments who y'all think.
Let us know. We're going to set that poll going. Let us know if it's the gorillas going to win or the 100 humans, man.
Look, that's funny. What else we were talking about? So the Last of Us. The Last of Us, is doing season 2 now. Which I mean, shout out The Last of Us, man. I think The Last of Us is actually one of the last greatest games that really came out. That like,
and you know, I actually never played it.
It's crazy.
Never played it.
It's free. I think it's free right now.
I'm a fan of the show, though.
I think it's free right now.
It is.
Bro, man, check out The Last of Us,
Network.
man. If you got PlayStation, I think on PlayStation Plus it should be free. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I have The Last of Us. I even played part 1, which they got to stop remaking The Last of Us. If you know what The Last of Us is, they keep remaking the same game over
remastered
and over since PlayStation 3, and they just need to be stopped. Yeah. But so I played not only The Last of Us, I played it on PS3, PS4, and now PS5 Part 1.
Oh, it's been out that long.
Oh, dude, it's just keep. But then they remastered Part 2 for PS4 and remastered PS5. Now they just dropped the trilogy where you can get, or the whatever, the combo where you can get both. Bro, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But
see, I didn't play the game, but I am definitely watching.
Oh, I'm watching too, just as a fan. Now, so season 2 just did the Joel death thing.
Mm-hmm. The Joel death scene. Rest in peace.
I'm gonna be honest, bro, and I rewatched it again, like after we watched it, and but why they had to do my boy Joel so bad in the show, man? Why did they have to do my man Joel so bad in the show? In the game, well, he dies. Oh man, I hope I didn't spoil that. Spoiler alert! For
Spoiler alert! You know, at this point, you need to. Yeah.
But yeah, you got to go watch The Last of Us. It's a great show. It's on HBO Max. But bro, like in the game, a lot of it was kind of like not censored out, but a lot of it was off screen or from a different angle because like Joel is such a prominent character in the whole PlayStation setup. You know what I mean? At this point, he's a legendary PlayStation character. So they off screened a lot of it so it wouldn't be as bad. When I watched this show, and when that girl stabbed him in the neck, I almost cried. Whoa. I didn't feel that emotion like that.
And when I watched the scene, I couldn't believe it because it was like, why did they just like? It was one of them, you know that when Kevin Hart stand up, he was like, you're not just going to just pass over like y'all and just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just killed him just like it was nothing. Like my man was the main character of all of season 1, and they ended him. The second episode of season 2. So hold on.
That had me.
Hold on.
Because you were just watching it. Right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Joel to die,
for you, bro.
But the second episode?
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was watching Attack on Titan over again. Episode 3, Aaron dies.
When I tell you, bro, when I played the game, The Last of Us 2, that hit me, bro. Because I was like, dude, you played probably like maybe an hour of the game. And then the setup for it was so cold in the game too.
You weren't expecting it,
bro. What?
You weren't expecting it.
When they shot him in the leg, bro, I damn near cried. I was like, this was what 6-7 years ago when The Last of Us came out PS4. I dropped my controller, bro. I almost turned the game off when they killed him, bro. I was done.
Damn, son.
Because I knew she was on the cover, but I was like, yeah, why is she on the cover? He's not on the cover. I'm at the loading screen of the game. I'm like,
why they showing her?
I've only really seen her so far. That's crazy. Okay, well, maybe they're trying to big up the Ellie character. I loved her in the first game.
She's great.
Bro, Ellie is I think she probably won side character of the year that year. She was so great. But bro, I didn't want to see her take over for Joel. I'm not gonna lie. Joel had so much. Hey, you want to talk about aura farming? You want to talk about aura farming?
Yo,
Joel, bro.
Damn. I mean, I forgot his first name. Pascal. Last name Pascal.
Yeah, I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
But Detective Pena
it's gonna
from Narcos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you're talking about
Detective Pena. That's honestly
the Prince of Dorne from Game of Thrones.
Oh, the Prince of Dorne from Game of. I ain't gonna lie, man. Pedro Pascal.
Oh, phenomenal actor.
Great actor.
Bro, oh my God.
The Mandalorian.
That's why.
When I found out he was the Mandalorian, I was like, no.
The voice, like, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, the Fantastic movie? Yeah.
Bro,
that man's name is on everything now.
Shout out Pedro Pascal, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's honestly grown to become one of my favorite actors out there right now. He's everywhere. And he's the only character from the TV show that looks like the game adaptation from the game.
Yeah, I give it to him.
Why is the character of Abby not swole? And I'm not even gonna touch on my problems with Ellie. I'm not even gonna touch on that.
I won't lie though. I
did love her in Game of Thrones.
I didn't play the game. I did like her in Game of Thrones. Is the only reason why. I didn't play the game, so I like her for the role. Everybody's hating on her in social, but I actually like her for the role.
We know,
but I just don't know the game. Ellie,
she's a good actress.
Very, yeah,
she's a good actress.
Got to give it to her
for sure. I think she does the emotions well, but she doesn't look the part, and that's always a big thing about it when you do these adaptations.
Games to movies,
games to movies, comic books to movies, anything. You have to. That's why Marvel succeeds. Yeah, where these characters look so spot on that you have to be caught into it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's my biggest gripe with it. And as far as the death scene, They definitely.
It was a little more visceral in the television show.
I guess you could say killing someone, murdering somebody was done better in the TV show. But I don't know, man.
Because I like the way they did it, because we did go back and watch the differences. Right. I like how the show did it because it was more on a realistic side. Because in the game, she beat him with the golf club,
right?
And then the finishing blow was one final hit to the head with the golf club. But in actuality, she beat him the way they depicted it in the series, the live action.
Right.
She beat him so much with the golf club, it broke.
Yeah.
So she couldn't final hit. So she used the broken end to stab him in the head.
Well,
I like the little visceral. I like that. It was visceral, but it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? They showed you. They kind of did that to show you how bad the beating was off screen. Because they did the beating off screen. They just gave us a couple hits. You know what I'm saying? Then they off screened Ellie running in, trying to figure it out. But I liked it. It was, you know what I'm saying? I really liked it. It was a good one.
It was done well, man. But boy, I didn't want to see my boy Joel go. I don't know. I guess at the time when I played the game, it didn't hit, but this hit for me. I'll give it to them. They're doing, but I don't know where the show is gonna go because Pascal's not gonna be in it no more. Maybe just gonna do flashbacks and stuff like that in the past because there was a time skip and whatnot. But why? When I tell you, it's gonna be a rough watch. But I'm gonna watch it though,
That's
bro.
crazy, man. A 5-year time skip. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just want to see where the zombies go. I guess you could say because the zombies actually get kind of like different here.
Because they haven't really been like, because again it's a zombie show. I mean, I don't know the game, but we haven't been seeing zombies too much.
Season which 2 is crazy, right? Because in the game, at least early on, bro, they pushed the zombies. They pushed the zombies in the game too. In the game, they pushed the zombies full force, but in the show, it didn't feel like that. But I guess they're trying to build a show. I want to see if in season 2 it does.
I'm sure. But The Walking Dead is the most prolific. I don't know if I said that right, but the most, like, you know what I'm saying, the biggest zombie show. So maybe they were just trying to create the difference.
I can see it
on that because they push zombies like a motherfucker.
I can see it
in Walking Dead.
Yeah,
and later on into the seasons they do push the people. The war with the peoples, but they always have that zombie looming in. I did like in season 2. The girl that essentially the one that kills and has the grudge against Joel. She was running for her life. Was it her? When the gates collided in, and she was like crawling through the gates, and the zombies was chasing her.
Yeah.
I love that scene. Well, she was terrified. She deserved every bit of it. Because I know in the back of my mind that she was hunting for Joel. I love seeing her terror, but it just sucks, man. Joel didn't even know, bro.
I also know, bro. Like,
in the game, so the difference in the game, Joel, they came in. Joel walked in and he said his name, and they all looked and realized like, oh, this is Joel, and she shot him in the knee right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? And the other one, they walked in. You feel me? She kind of walked in, kind of gave him a little, you know what I'm saying? Just to get it. And then they knocked out the girl, Ellie's new girlfriend.
Yeah.
So now at the end of it, in the game, Ellie's girlfriend wakes up Ellie because Ellie gets knocked out. In the movie.
Or in the show.
My bad. In the show, Ellie doesn't get knocked out. But we don't see the girl get up. We just see Ellie run away. Did Ellie run away with the girl or the Chinese guy that she was with originally?
I'm
you know what I'm saying? Because he showed up. They did split up.
I have not even followed up with the show since the Joel death scene.
One episode has gone by. I didn't want to watch the new episode because I wanted to react fresh with this stream with you guys, but I did take a break, but I'm gonna go be full force in back on. Bro.
I need a couple weeks after that Joel death scene.
Oh yeah, that brought back memories from your childhood.
I didn't need to see that again. Oh my lord, he was one of my childhood heroes.
Oh man,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was Joel over Nathan Drake for me. Flame me if you want to in the comments. I like Last of Us more than
undoubtedly Uncharted.
I like Last of Us more than I like Uncharted. The original Last of Us.
I ain't gonna lie. Came out after, was it Uncharted 2 was the one with when you went to the I forgot where it went, but you had to fight the Yetis, the big snow beasts. That was the best. I don't know if anybody that was the best Uncharted to me.
And once again,
that was crazy.
Bro, they're gonna flame me for it. I think Uncharted 4 is my favorite one, the last one, because everyone's gonna say 2 and 3 were the best.
2 and 3, bro.
But yes, I mean 3 was legendary, bro. Whatever they did, the mechanics were just better. But in 4, because 4 came out on PS4. It was just a better mechanic game.
Yeah, but you just
game. So I don't know. They've done shooting was because Uncharted 4 came out after The Last of Us. So Naughty Dog mastered that.
You know, so funny. I still feel the same way how I feel about the Assassin's Creed series. I feel like Assassin's Creed 2 is the best Assassin's Creed.
Oh boy, hands down,
boy. Hands down.
What was his name, bro? Auditore. Ezio Auditore. Yes. Ezio's story was the best story in Assassin's Creed. I started slowly falling off after the Ezio story.
Riding horses to the next compound.
Which is crazy because, dude, Assassin's Creed 1 for me was so terrible. But it was just so short. It was so limited. Yeah. But they didn't really open it up until 2.
So, yeah.
It was on go from there, bro.
And honestly, the last Assassin's Creed I played a little bit of 3. Syndicate was the last one I played. I haven't touched. I
played Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Was it good?
Not for me. It wasn't. Couldn't get through it. It just wasn't It didn't even feel like Assassin's Creed no more. I'm gonna be real. It just felt like every other little open world RPG game that you could play. It did not feel unique to me at all.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like Black Flag. Black Flag was a good one. I didn't play it, but I heard a lot of people.
Bro, I slowly fell
off that Assassin's Creed series. Yeah.
I'm so waiting for this new Ghost of Tsushima game.
Oh, Ghost of Yotei. You see the different weapons. You have the gun. You have the knives, the rakes on the chain.
But look, have you?
It might be overzealous though because of the amount of weapons you use.
Have you played the new Assassin's Creed game? Because that's supposed to now feel kind of like
Yusuke.
Yusuke from the Shadows.
Shadows.
You played it? Have you seen anything about it?
No.
I got to get into it, bro. They say it has that feel. I guess you could say Ghost.
Ghost.
There's nothing like Ghost of Tsushima.
Ain't nothing like Ghost, man. That Yotei gonna be something serious.
I'm gonna have it pre-ordered, Ultimate Edition, all of it. Shout out Ghost.
We gonna have it pre-ordered. Anyway, thank you so much. Man.
Before that, bro, I'm sorry. I know that we're actually wrapping up here soon, but there's one thing I saw the other day that I did want to just make a part of this. Fam, who do you think has more aura, bro? Jin Woo
or Gojo?
I
seen it. I
thought that was a legendary topic.
Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling or
Gojo, bro, from Jujutsu Kaisen, fam.
And it's so funny because I seen the post you're talking about, and I seen a video today when the opening for the last season.
Tell me
when they're walking into the funeral and it's raining, everybody has the umbrella, and he's just umbrella because it just.
Tell me,
you know what I'm saying?
Tell me who you got in this aura farm.
Damn,
fam. I know who I got. I don't have to think about it.
I really want to say Jin Woo, but that one scene where Sato Gojo, wait, Gojo, the one demon one, he just turned to him and walked up to him and just used his infinite, crushed him with that.
Walked him down.
That was intense, bro.
Walked him down.
I think that was the most aura farming scene I've ever seen, cuz.
The most, bro. His aura was crazy, bro. That entire universe is based on Gojo.
Many demons were born into the world when he was born because he was so good.
To try to even it out.
Crazy word.
You gotta give it to Gojo. Would even stand a fighting chance.
You gotta give it to Gojo, bro.
Villains don't leave their homes when Gojo's outside.
Satoru Gojo, fam.
Come on, fam.
I gotta give it to you. You know what? Give us. Let us know how you feel about season 3 Solo Leveling. We'll revisit
that is true because I think JJK has had three seasons. I believe
at least 2 seasons in the movie. It's 2 seasons in the movie.
Is it 2 seasons in the movie?
I believe it's 2 seasons. 2 seasons in the movie.
Yeah,
because it started with the time skip. It started with the Gojo from the past. That's what season 2 started with.
Oh, yeah.
Then the second core was the Shibuya arc. So 2 seasons and a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let us know who you got down in the comments, man. Gojo or Jin Woo. I got Gojo.
So Gojo or Jin Woo. We also have that topic on the Joe death. Which one do you think was more vicious, the movie or the game?
And let us know who you got: 100 gorillas or 100 men. Or
the one gorilla.
The one gorilla.
Actually, funny enough, real quick, I'm sorry on that topic. I watched the simulation. 1 million humans
Oh,
and
Lord.
10,000 gorillas. Oh, we got trounced.
Trounced.
We got ran through. Pause. No Diddy.
Thanks for checking us out on the Sleeping Pantheon podcast. Y'all, till the next time.
It's your boy Uncle Phil.
And realest vibes
in the building. Y'all be safe.
Peace.
And Huncho will be with us next time.
Peace.
Easy.